You're not centered though, is that an issue?
Well, I wasn't centered because you were.
Oh.
Hello, friends. I am going live for just a brief bit because I wanted to have somewhat of a live controversial topics. It's not really that controversial, but apparently it is to some people on YouTube. And my main question is because I noticed this ever since I very first started on YouTube, and it's really funny that people get really bent out of shape anytime any one of my videos or titles contain the word girl, lady, anything like female related. People comment, I always see these comments and I always have to argue with you guys or have a discussion of, why do you think I'm sexist just because of the title of my video? So I'm going to rewind a little bit, and I want you guys to understand a little bit about how YouTube works. So in order for people to find a video, they have to search, and in order for YouTube to populate that search, they go by what's in the title and what's in the description. Obviously, what's in the title is going to be most important for YouTube when they're trying to figure out what you're looking for. My whole thing on YouTube is to create a power of positive change for women, specifically, first of all, and then for everyone else that is maybe uncomfortable with being themselves. And that is why I use these titles in my videos. Because if I'm looking for a female that is an awesome shooter, then I search female shooter. And that's how I came across some cool lady gun channels. And so that's obviously why I put girl in my title, not because I'm trying to make fun of anyone else that's not a female. Come on, guys. It's just because I'm trying to share my life with you. And I'm like, hey, I'm a girl, and so hopefully people that are looking to find a girl that's active in airsoft and or the shooting world and or vlogs, then they can find it that much easier. That's really all it is. So, there's a few of you here. I've got Jet here to help me moderate comments and things like that. And if you see any exciting questions, you can let me know, or any thoughts that you have on it. Like, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't see why everyone loses their cool over.
Most of the people in your chat agree with you. Andrew
Cool.
Garcha, people are just weird about gender stuff. I don't understand why people can't just effing be cool with everyone.
Yeah. I think where I saw most of these comments was on my rage quit video, where this middle-aged man rage quits after I shoot him. And the title is Middle-Aged Man Rage Quits After Getting Shot by a Girl. And the whole purpose of that video is like, it's someone rage quitting, and I'm describing myself, and I am a girl, and so that's why I titled it that way. And so I want you guys to understand that I'm not trying to say that he's mad because I'm a girl. He obviously couldn't tell who I was. He's just mad because he's someone that gets mad every time he plays airsoft, obviously. That's my opinion.
Zora Gay, I can't pronounce that last. I honestly don't think you're sexist. Why does everyone have to put labels on things? It's not high school, in all caps.
Yeah, I agree. It's not high school, but maybe for some people it is. And so I kind of just wanted to get you guys' opinion on what is it that makes you think I'm being sexist? And is it sexist if I'm like, yeah, I'm a girl and I beat a bunch of boys in an airsoft game, I'm happy? Is that really sexist, or is that just like, yay, we did it? I mean, like, if a kid wrote, I'm a kid and I just beat Jet DesertFox at airsoft, people wouldn't be like, you're being mean about Jet. It's like, obviously you're a kid. You're not trying to, well, I don't know, I guess that could be perceived as trash talking, but I don't perceive it that way.
Here's a good one. Will Vapes. Gender has nothing to do with anything. It's like people say pink is for girls, but how does a color have to do... But how does a color have to do with sex or gender?
Right. That's why, I mean, pink isn't... I have blue in my hair. Does that mean that I'm a boy? I totally agree with that, and that totally makes sense. So I'm glad that most of you are on board and you understand. I was hoping to have some comments of people that are like, no! You're the worst thing ever! But those will probably come later after this is uploaded, because I get those a lot too. Let's see. Was there anything else I wanted to cover?
Rihanna, sorry, Rihanna, I can't say your last name. It's not sexist at all. Oops. We have a hard enough time in airsoft to prove ourselves worthy players. That I can see that. It's really hard for a girl to be validated as a good player or an actual player nowadays. Unfortunately, because of girls on Instagram saying they're airsofters, and then they only play like once every 3 months or something.
I will say that is a struggle that I have, and that's why I've been trying to address and trying to post a lot more gameplay videos, because I do think that there are people out there that maybe make girls look, that are trying to achieve some sort of level of success in airsoft, that post photos of themselves all the time, but they don't actually play, or they maybe hang in the back. I mean, that's cool. I'm so glad that you're playing, and I'm so glad you're involved, but just don't try to project like you're something more than you're not. I guess that's my point. And because for those of us that do know what we're doing, or that are really active in the game, then that makes it really hard for us when we're on the field. Because, for instance, I've been playing airsoft for about 4 years now. I play every weekend. I've gone to, I don't know how many milsim games and hardcore milsim games. I go to one pretty much every month, if not several. And so I know what I'm doing on the field. But I always still have people that are like giving me tips on really weird things, like, hey, did you know this is how you put your battery in? Did you know this is how you adjust your hop up? Like, yeah, I know these things. Oh, by the way, did you know that you're supposed to wear iPro? Like, that's why I'm wearing it.
Here's a great comment from Jacob Fitterling. Women are a minority in airsoft, which means it's a selling point. You're selling your vids and embracing yourself. GTFO if you have a problem. Yeah,
that's mainly it. I really want everyone to understand this is why I put girl or female or accentuate it a lot in my videos, because that's the only way that I can get more women to watch and more women in airsoft, which is what we want. Because the more women there are, that basically can double the size of our industry if we get enough women playing. And that will create all kinds of new avenues for gear, for gameplay, you name it. I mean, that's the whole point of what I'm doing here, and so that's why I use this.
Here's another good one. Joshua Snellgrove. I, for one, am very happy that you put that in your titles, because the majority of players are guys, and showing that you have a YouTube channel is very supportive for girls wanting to begin the sport. Very cool. True.
Yes, thank you. And one more thing that I can address is clickbait titles. I see this on a lot of my videos too in general, like, you're making your titles clickbait. But you guys, that's how we get people to click on our videos. And really mine aren't clickbait, because really everything that I put in my titles actually happens in the video. It's only clickbait if you write one thing and then something completely different happens in the video. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah? Yeah? Also, I see the thing that's funny about the clickbait controversy is people always complain about it, but the only reason that YouTubers do it is because they see other YouTube channels growing massively, and these other channels that are growing really quickly are all clickbait thumbnails. All of them. Go to your most popular YouTube channels, go to your favorite YouTube channels, and you will see clickbait in pretty much every single title. And that's because you guys are clicking on it.
I mean, it's not, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's as long as...
That's how else are you going to describe your video?
Yeah. You want something, you want a provocative title to entice people to watch it. Now, sometimes it gets a little overboard, I guess.
Yeah.
Novrich goes a little overboard sometimes. Like,
it cracks me up though.
The last one, the one yesterday, the family-friendly one. Oh my goodness,
It was just a regular gameplay video.
Yeah, I didn't understand the title to that, but
he may have just been trying to reach a whole new demographic.
Which
is kind of what we're all trying to do on YouTube is reach new people and new subscribers. So I would guess that.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's a good one. The main problem with clickbait is when people mislead or when they overdo it. Won't name names. If it's honest and if it is honest and it is obnoxious, who cares? Sorry. Can't read.
Reading is hard.
Yeah. House Gamers is watching Dayton.
Oh, hello, Dayton.
He said clickbait is just the way she goes nowadays.
He's right. It is. That's all. You have to. If you want your videos to get seen, you absolutely have to have a really exciting thumbnail and a really exciting title. Some of you might consider that clickbait, but that's what you have to do. Think about the news or any other programs that you watch. They're all based around getting you to watch off of very little information. So yeah, I think that's mainly what I wanted to cover. Unless you see any new good comments, I just wanted this to be a really brief, quick thing. We're actually headed down to LA to meet up with House Gamers. Tonight we're going to a VidCon party that Studio 71, his MCN, is hosting. And he invited us, so thanks for letting us ride your coattails, Dayton. Any other good questions? Any other last bits? Okay.
Wait, here's a good one. Oh, here's one. Banana Armors Man. Novrich was being satirical about the YouTube adpocalypse and having family-friendly content in the title. That I could possibly see.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that was a big thing with YouTube, is they just demonetized a bunch of stuff, and only stuff that was family-friendly was getting monetized.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The only way that I was able to get one of my videos monetized again, I got it manually reviewed and everything. The only way that I was able to get it done was by having an actual contact at YouTube that was like, oh, I see this video, let me go talk to someone and have it checked on for you. So it seems like YouTube is on their way back up. Adpocalypse is maybe in the past, please. I hope. Things seem to be getting better, but we don't know. We'll see. You'll know if you see any meltdown videos from us in the next month or so.
I know I don't have any, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have another, like a meltdown video where we're just like, sorry, we're homeless now because YouTube took all of our money away. All of it. Alright, well, thank you guys for hanging out for this very brief live video with me and who just left, Jet DesertFox. He was helping me out because I'm not very good at streaming and reading comments and all of that. So thank you so much, and we will see you guys again soon. Bye forever.
I can't hit the finish button.
Ending is hard.